Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. All right. And no music. We got it. Cool. All right. And no music. We got it. Cool. All right. And no music. We got it. All right. Let's go live on TikTok. Hello, hello, hello. What is going on? I am here. All right. We're live. It's been a minute. All right. We're live. It's been a minute. All right, cool. All right. Let's do this. Wow, my hair is great as usual. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. No, Drone Views says. Okay, well, tell us more. Tell us more. Love to hear more about that. All right, welcome everybody. What's going on? Just getting started here. It's been a hot minute, but that's okay. The question of the day is porn cheating? It's a question that's always the question. It's a good question, I think. We'll let some people get in here. You need to change resolution. Marco MXMX, Yo, do I remember you? I don't. Did we talk? Have we talked before? If you tell me about yourself, maybe I'd remember. I don't know. Why don't you come on and find out? Wife admits she does not like it, but she gave me a hall pass on a chance meeting with Aria Lee. Who is that? I don't know who that is. It's not cheating, but people who regularly watch porn are not someone you want to be in a relationship with. About the World Cup, I don't remember, Marco. Do I do coaching? Yes, I do coaching. Link in bio. Link in bio. Hell yeah, you're back. You have the most random schedule. I do, JP, and I'm working on that. I am working on that. I got to get an actual schedule. Is walking running? Great question. Great question. Is drinking eating? Is thinking speaking? Great questions here today. Great questions. I have all the answers. Every answer you could ever want, I have. Just kidding. I have very few answers. All right, where's the request button? Who is Aria Lee? Is that a porn star or something? It's the same as watching TikTok while pooping. Brilliant. Lizard King, why don't you come on and chat? We'd love to hear from you. Lizard King, share some wisdom with us. You can't hear a lizard. Okay, well, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Good answer. All right, I'm going to put the request box up here. How's it going? It's going. It's going, Ruby. Good to see you. Certainly is. Has the mind open to thinking the other person is more sexually attractive than them. Hey, boss, quit the Nick. Is it the same as corn? Well, I don't know about that. All right, let's get some guests on here. Hey there, what's going on? You there? Miss Cleo. All right, what's going on, everyone? My name is Austin Hamilton, also known as the Porn Coach, the coach of porn, here to talk about probably the most important question that I have figured out in life. The question is porn cheating? We'll take some guests on. We'll share some thoughts. We'll hear some opinions, and we'll see what the people have to say. Hey there, Brandy. What's going on?
Hi. Nothing. I just came across here. Sorry.
Hello. Can we hear Brandy?
Hi.
Brandy. Hold on. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Hi there.
Hi.
Is porn cheating?
I think yes.
You think yes. Okay. Why is that?
Because if you have to get off on something else, then why do you have your own partner?
Because if you have to get off on something else, then
Yeah.
why do you have your own partner? Okay. Are you in a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. And why did you want to come up here and talk? Do you have experience with this topic? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then what happened?
Well, I just didn't have like the desire.
To watch porn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't
Got it.
feel like it was like needed type deal. I felt like I was good enough.
Uh-huh. Did you ask the person to stop?
Yeah.
Okay. And did they?
No.
Okay.
And then we divorced.
Oh, and then he
Sad.
divorced. LOL.
Yeah. I mean, straight up.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that. How long were you guys married?
Almost 4 years.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
And how long ago was that?
Well, that was, goodness, 2019.
Okay. So it's been
Yeah.
6 or
Yeah.
7 years since then?
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like I'm trying to see your aspect on do you think it's cheating or not?
Do I think it's cheating or not? Yeah, well, I believe that if you're in a committed monogamous relationship with another person and you've said something like, I love
Yeah,
you, only you, mind, body, and soul till death do us part,
right.
that if you go against that or deviate from that agreement or
Thank
commitment in the
you.
relationship, then you've cheated. So, yeah.
Okay. So I'm not wrong. I mean, it's not that I'm wrong or anybody's wrong, but it's at the same time like I have that feeling of like you want me and only me.
Yeah, if you want me and only me, then why are you screwing around with a bunch of strangers on the internet, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Especially naked.
Especially naked ones that are having sex.
Duh.
Duh.
We can
Yeah.
watch our own porno. It's fine.
So are you in a relationship now? Or you said
Yes.
you are. And have you had the conversation with your current partner about porn?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, what's that like?
He doesn't, he watches ours.
Okay. So you make it with him and he watches
We
that.
have a secured folder. Yeah.
Got it. You got that locked up.
Yeah, he understands like my insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
I can claim that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wouldn't want me to go watch some big Knight Rider either.
Big Knight Rider. Got it. Is he there right now? Can we get him on?
No, he's coming home from work right now.
Oh,
But as
got it.
soon as he gets back, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, great. Love to chat with him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for sharing.
Yes. Sorry.
No
I
problem.
just
All right.
wanted your opinion too, so I didn't feel
Yeah.
like so stupid.
Oh, well, why would you feel stupid?
I don't know, because like people are like, oh, well, you shouldn't just like checking phones. Like I don't check his phone. When I did, when we first got together, holy moly, they're completely right. When you want to find something, you're gonna find it.
Oh, so
Didn't delete, and that was goodness. I got with him 2024.
okay.
So it was back then, and then I just told him, I said, "Babe, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have did this, but I did. I went through your phone, and there's probably stuff on there that you should delete."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, it's none of my business because it happened prior to us. But there's stuff on there that you should probably delete at least."
Mm-hmm.
I
And
showed him. It was videos and stuff of his exes, not porn,
mm-hmm.
but of his exes. So I logically said, "Here you go."
Wait,
Handed the phone. And
if
I
it's
said,
not porn, then what was it?
it was his exes
His ex is doing what?
doing
Porn stuff?
yum stuff.
That's porn.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I mean, by definition, that's porn, right?
He's a truck driver. So it was like personal videos.
Yeah, got it.
And I'm like, why do you I didn't come at him in an aggressive manner, you know what I mean? I was like, there's stuff on there that I just seen. Fuck around, find out, right? And I seen it and I was like, if you want to delete it, please do. Because I shouldn't have went in your phone in the first place.
What if he didn't? What if he said no, he wouldn't delete it?
Freaking road from us right now.
Oh, that's fun.
She's a stalker boy. Oh man, I know. I'm like dealing with it. I'm like, man. She's dating the guy across the road from us right now.
You must live in a small town.
Yes.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, very apparently.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for sharing.
Yes. You're
All
welcome.
right. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Welcome. It's been a minute. Here we are. We're back. W's in the chat for our guests. If I could just ask those of you that are my regulars here to the show, do you hear the audio? Is it too loud? Can you hear the guests? I redid everything so that I can get on a set schedule here. And so let me know if you can hear everybody okay, the music and all that, and we'll go from there. Hey there, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, it's porn cheating.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, definitely.
I always, I didn't have this mentality before, right? But of course, we all watched it. We all started off looking at it, and stuff like that.
Who are you referring to? We all.
I'm pretty sure everybody. And I'm not saying like it became an addiction. I'm saying like we've
well, hold on. I'm just trying to get clear. Are you speaking for all people right now, or are you speaking about your own experience?
My own experience.
Oh, got it. Okay.
No. I don't know your life, or anybody other, people on here. So what I'm saying is like, if you're watching porn, then you're desiring what's on there. It becomes a desire of you wanting to be that, if that makes sense,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if you're married, then yes, as soon as you start desiring someone else, then it becomes cheating. And I've also I've seen some studies where it talks about how pornography always leads to something even more, in a sense where like sometimes you might start off watching just what you would call soft porn. Then eventually you want to see something more. Then you get to that hardcore porn. Then you get to that extreme. Then you want to see even something more. It's almost where your brain starts desensitizing to it. I know some people have seen other, hardcore videos, about cartels and stuff like that, and then they want to almost be a part of it, and they start looking into doing it. You know what I'm saying? I did notice that in my experience, when I started doing watching it and all that, I did realize that it became almost. I mean, I was addicted to it, and I had to stop. Eventually, then I realized it was very, very, very hard. I'm glad that I was able to find a wife who helped me with it, helped me out. And she was always, very supportive of me with the struggle. But it wasn't like in a sense where like, oh, she would let me. No, we would sit down and we would talk about it, And eventually it got to a point where I realized she was what I desired. And is it hard? Yeah, it still is. You can't turn on a TV without, what do you call it? Porn being everywhere, or even here on social media, you try to watch, TikTok, and you have all these bombardments of people, selling their sites and stuff like that, So it's always been a struggle, but I'm glad that I was able to find someone who made me understand that she was more desirable than anything other than porn.
Mm-hmm. Are you married?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
23 years now.
23 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
I met her. She invited me to a church event. In the beginning, I used to ask God. I don't know how it goes, right? But I used to ask God, "Oh my God, I want this girl to marry me." You know what I'm saying? I wanted Jennifer Aniston to be my wife. And eventually, I decided to ask God, "Hey, God, if you're gonna give me a wife that's gonna guide me to you, that's gonna lead me to you." that's going to help me stay with you in your path, you know. And he did, you know. He one day I ran into this girl. She invited me to a church event, and a couple months later we got married at her church, and 23 years later we're still at that church. All three of my kids have been baptized there. I have a 22, 21, and a 19-year-old. They've all been baptized there. They've all been, you know, dedicated there. And I'm proud. You know, I'm glad I found her. I'm pretty sure
How
he found me.
how long? Yeah. How long into the marriage did it take for this, you know, awareness to happen where you realized pornography was not serving you?
Um, I want to say it was probably into 5 to 6 years, 5 to 7 years. I used to hide it. I used to, you know, when I first met her, you know. So my background, I had a very tough, extremely tough childhood, right? To the point where I didn't realize that I had some kind of, you know, post traumatic, you know, disorder from it until she was the one who started, you know, talking to me about it, you know, and she started explaining to me that I had um, a lot of what do you call it,
Trauma?
trauma, you know, because of it, you know, as a child or as a young teenager, I was you know, abused. I don't know. I know there's a lot of words that I can't say, so I don't know if I can say sexually abused. But as a young teenager, we're talking about 14 years old, was sexually abused by a family member, and um, I recall at that time, as soon as it happened, I used to go run and take a shower.
Hmm.
You know, she lived with us for a very, very long time. You know, she was much older than I was. Um, not that much older. She was only like 6 years older, but she was of age, and I wasn't. You know, I was still, you know, middle school and such. You know, and I used to run to the shower and take a shower because I felt dirty.
Hmm.
When I met my wife, she started realizing, and she had told me one day. She says, "Why, after we finish, you know, do you run to the shower
Hmm.
and you know, you bathe yourself, you know, you clean yourself, you know, like." And at first I used to say, well, I mean, I don't want to go to bed, you know, dirty or anything like that. But she, you know, one day I started thinking about it, and I did consult a therapist, and I told her my experience, and she said, you know, she told me, yeah, you do have a lot of factors of trauma, you know, and one of those factors is if you don't realize, um, you're running off to the you know, to the shower right after intercourse, you know. And I used to tell her, I was like, but I love my wife. When I'm with her, I'm making love to her, you know. I want to be with her. I love her. And she says, yes, but in your mind, you're associating sex in a bad way, you know, because
Hmm.
it's bringing you back to that old, you know, to the old experiences, you know. And before I met my wife, I used to use porn, you know, kind of like a coping mechanism, you know. I used to feel like sex was dirty. Sex was just, I guess you can say, you know, like if I was in trouble, that was pretty much what I would say. I always felt like after sex, I was in trouble
Hmm.
because I felt that when I was with a family member. Um, and when my wife, you know, I opened up. The therapist asked, "Can we bring your wife so we can talk about this?" And at first, I didn't want to. I was scared. I was like, "She's
Hmm.
gonna think I'm a bad person. She's gonna think I'm dirty. She's gonna think I'm the worst." So um, eventually, I said, "You know what? I have to trust her. I have to believe in her that she's gonna she's gonna want to help me and not hurt me." You know, and I did. You know, we talked about it, and that's when she started telling me. She was all like, there was a lot of factors, you know, where I would hide. You know, if we would go to the beach, you know, I would hide my view. You know, like I would look at a girl in a bikini, but then I thought, oh, I'm in trouble. You know, because that was in my mind. You know, that I was gonna get in trouble for doing
Hmm.
things like that. You know, and so a lot of times I would hide it. I would lie to my wife about looking at it. You know, and thankfully, with time, with therapy, with her support, I realized that no, you know, it's sex is not a bad thing. It's an amazing thing when you're doing it with that one person that you want to be with. You know, that one person that you love, and if she's that person that you desire, then um, that's a good thing. Um, so, but yeah, you know, like I said, I mean, it's always been a struggle, and even till now, I would say I still fight the urges, and I don't think, you know, especially people who are addicted to it, I don't think they will get over it on their own. So I hope that, you know, there are people out there who maybe they want to work on it and they need help. Hopefully they do reach out and know that there are people like them who got better, you
Yeah.
know, and my life got way better after it, you know, getting
Yeah.
rid of, you know, porn and all that. So,
Yeah. Man,
and I'm
thanks for
rambling.
sharing
I
that.
apologize.
No, no, you're good, man. I appreciate you sharing, very raw and vulnerable. And the awareness that you have around this is incredible. You've obviously done a lot of work around it, and thank you for sharing what you've went through.
Yeah, and thank you for like, you know, I know that there's probably a lot of stigma, and I know there's probably times where people want to talk about it, but they're so
Hmm.
afraid of doing it. Um, I mean, it is embarrassing. It is, you know, sometimes it's not a good thing, you know, for people, especially who live like in small communities and such, small towns. You know, they almost feel like everybody's gonna know their secrets, you know, so they don't
Yeah,
want to talk about it and all that. So you being here and at least giving someone a little bit of hope that it can get better, you know, maybe that's, you know, we need a little bit, we need a lot more of that, you know. So
yeah. Well,
thank
I
you.
think, yeah, man, I think you're right. It is embarrassing until you realize the story behind it, right? And so, like, you've done that work to connect the story, your abuse, right? Your view of sex, and I'm sure how pornography was tied up in that. Now it's like, okay, well, when you can understand the fullness of what was going on for you in your life, that embarrassment or shame loses its power over you,
Right.
right? And it takes a
Yeah.
lot of hard work to figure that out.
Right. Yeah. And not, if you don't reach out, you're never going to find someone to help you. I mean, we all need help, you know, when we're struggling with something. I don't want to say that it's impossible, but it would be darn near impossible to get over you know, the addiction, or if you really want to change for the better, seek the help, you know, find someone who is willing to help you.
Hmm.
Sometimes strangers, you know, like I don't know you. Like I was just scrolling through here and I saw your live feed and I'm like, hey, I like, you know, I like the other female, the other guest that you had earlier.
Hmm.
Um, and, you know, sometimes just speaking to a total stranger about your issues might help, you know. So
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
keep doing
I,
what you're doing. I
yeah,
appreciate it.
man, I appreciate that. Well, thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, man. Take care. All right. All right. W's in the chat for our guests. Look, for those of you out there who are like, oh, everybody watches porn, every man is just a pig who won't stop doing it. Well, that might be your experience. But behind every man who's struggling with pornography is a story that's dying to be told. And once you can have the space to process through that story and realize why you're going to that behavior, everything can change for you. So on the surface, it's like, oh, I struggle with porn, that's a problem. And it is a problem. And there's something deeper beneath the surface that if you can get curious about that, you can find healing through your sexual story, like that guy just shared. Man, I'm so grateful for you sharing. I appreciate that. What's going on, everybody? It's been a handful of days since I've been live here, but I got all my setup dialed back in, so we're going to be going live more regularly here. My name's Austin Hamilton, for those of you who don't know me. I'm a coach. I help people who are struggling with unwanted sexual behavior and betrayal trauma to heal through that. If you don't follow me already, give me a follow if you like my content. If not, no problem. Follow me anyways and come back and argue with the people in my comments sometimes. It's kind of fun. Like and share. We're at 10,000 likes. Way to go. And there's only 40 of us in here. Great job. Who did I see? I see Daniela. I saw Coop's granny in there earlier. What's going on, people? Good to see you. Mama WAP. I remember talking to you, I think. You gave me the courage to talk to my husband about an issue. Thank you. Hey, you're welcome. So glad. How did that conversation go? How did it go? Are you the one who I was like, why is your name Mama WAP? All right, let's bring another guest on here. Hey there, what's going on?
Hey, my name's Hayley and I'm from the UK and I'm 21.
All right, hello, Haley from the UK, who's 21. Is porn cheating?
I can only speak from my personal experience because I used to date a porn addict. So, I'd say if the partner in the relationship, the other partner, does not want you to watch it and isn't comfortable with it, I'd say yes. However, I'd say if both partners in the relationship are willing to watch it, say for example, they're happy to watch it together and they're both happy and they're both comfortable, I'd say it's not.
Okay, got it. Do you watch pornography?
No, I don't.
Okay, got it. Do you
No,
want your partner
I used
to watch
but
pornography?
No, I'm not in a relationship anymore, but the times
Got
I
it.
have been in relationships, I'm not happy with my partner to watch it, no.
Got it. Okay. Has that happened to you before?
Yeah, it's happened in all of my relationships. I've expressed that I don't like it, and they've still gone on to do it behind my back. One particular ex, we were together for a long time. We used to live together. He used to do it in the bed next to me while I was asleep. He used to do it in the bathroom while I was asleep. I think for me, it was more so the fact that he knew that I didn't like that he did it, and he still did it anyway. He admitted to me that he had an addiction, and all I wanted to do was to help him. And I said to him, look, we can go to a therapist. I can help you pay for therapy. I said, whatever you need, I'm by your side. I'm not going to leave you over this. I just said, all I ask in return is for you to be honest. And I never got that in return. So I had to leave the relationship just because of how it was affecting my own mental health and self-esteem.
Good for you.
Yeah, it took a while. It took a long time. I stood by so many times, and it's kind of like he never admitted to me if he had a relapse. I'd kind of find out from certain behaviors, like if he was avoidant, if he wasn't showing me much kind of respect, if he was starting to get a bit nasty to me, or if he was just less affectionate in general. I just kind of always had a lingering thought in the back of my mind that that's what he was doing behind my back, and it was more uncomfortable that he was doing it next to me and in our own home. I just found it really disrespectful.
How long did that relationship last for?
It lasted for about 3 years.
Okay.
I found out about the addiction about 1.5 years in.
Okay. And so you tried to fight through it with him for about a year
Yeah,
and a half.
I tried really hard. I didn't want to judge him based off it. He said that he started to watch it when he was really young. He told me he used it as a coping mechanism to get through hard times, and he normally would turn to it when he was upset or emotional. So I tried to be really understanding and help him through it, but at the end of the day, it was me who was getting hurt. The fact that he was lying just showed that he wasn't considerate of me or my feelings. So that's why ultimately I had to break it off.
Yeah. Did he want to change his behavior, or were you just finding yourself trying to drag him into some new behavior?
I think he told me that he wanted to change. He told me he didn't like how it made him feel. He said that it had an effect on his own self-esteem, and he thought that he wasn't. He told me he thought he wasn't much of a man because he couldn't control his compulsions. But kind of what he said and his actions didn't seem to match. I mean, I'm not here like trying to say that, oh, if you want to give up, you should just give up and it's that easy, because, you know, I've seen and kind of lived through it, and I've seen how difficult it is for people with that particular addiction, or just addictions in general. But yeah, everything that he said and his actions didn't seem to add up.
Can I ask how old you are? Or you said
I'm
you're 21, right? Yeah, you're 21.
Yeah, I'm 21. Yeah, I met him when we were 17 and we broke up last year.
Yeah, okay. What was that like for you, being in that relationship?
It was hard. It was really hard. But also there were so many good things about him in general that I really tried to, for a while, it outweighed the bad and the addiction. So there was reasons for me to stay and try and help him. But in the end, it just became too difficult. He wasn't interested in me sexually. I found he very much, when he was actively relapsing and having a hard time, he didn't want to come near me in a sexual way, in a physical way. He'd very much, so that kind of affected my self-esteem. It started to make me feel like I wasn't good enough, and that he'd much prefer all of these different women on his screen who he's never going to meet.
All right, so now here you are, not in a relationship currently. What might you do, or what way might you want to be with a future partner with regard to having the conversation around pornography?
I think it's something that I would say quite early on, just because of kind of like the trauma and stuff the past relationship caused me. I'll just say, look, I've got an issue with this. I wouldn't like you to do this in a relationship. I have trauma around this topic. If this is something you feel like you wouldn't be able to do, if you don't think you'll be able to stop watching pornography within a relationship, and if they were to tell me, I'm sorry, I don't think I wouldn't be able to do that, I'd walk away, because I wouldn't put myself through that again.
Yeah, that's a boundary. It's like, hey, here's what I'm wanting. I'm wanting this to be between just the two of us. I don't want other random strangers on the screen. And if you want to continue watching pornography, fine, but I won't be in that relationship.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. That's exactly how it would be.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, you know, that's probably a great conversation to have. It's like, hey, what's your name? And then talk about porn. That's the appropriate time to have that conversation.
I wouldn't say it would be like a first date kind of situation where I'd bring that up. It would have to be a little bit later on, but not too deep into the relationship where I've already caught feelings, and as it's a deal breaker for me, you know, I wouldn't want to get too far into a relationship.
Yeah, I'm joking, but I do think it should be early on, right? Because if you wait too long, you know, then it can become awkward.
Exactly. And if we catch feelings for each
asking
other
right away, you could do that.
Yeah,
too.
if we caught feelings for each other, and
do you catch feelings like it's a cold?
Yeah. That's why I'm single right now. I've been in my healing era.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
So yeah.
How long has it been since you guys broke up again? You might have said it earlier, but
it's been about a year now, coming on to, it was end of June last year, so almost a year.
So it's been a bit.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing, and I'm sorry you went through that.
Problem.
And I loved, you know, the clarity you have around the boundary that you're wanting going forward. That'll serve you really well.
Yeah, no, thank you so much, and thank you for what you do. I was scrolling through and I had a little look on your page and stuff, and I think it's really positive what you're putting out there.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
No problem. Thanks for having me on.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.
All right, chat, what's going on? Trina, good to see you. Been a minute. Here we are. We're back in the studio. All right, we got no guests on right now, which is fine. That means I'm going to co-host. I wanted to get my whole setup dialed back in before I have a more regular schedule here. And now that I've got that, I wanted to come on for at least an hour. And we're a little lighter here than we normally are, no problem. Which means we're going to co-host, chat. Okay? So get your popcorn, get your drink. I've got a Olipop locked and loaded here. And we're going to co-host. Okay? So, let's do that. Did I move? I rearranged my studio. That's what I did. I rearranged. Show your scene in co-host. Oh, wow, they changed the co-host stuff here. That's cool. Oh, no. Yeah, I decided I wanted to go back to the good old vibe. Hold on, let me look at what these settings are. Allow invitations from friends. Oh, okay, that's cool, I guess. Share screen, what to show. Current scene, yeah, gotta show all of it. I can co-host and do that? That's crazy. Let's turn this off. Hey there, what's going on?
Nerd? Nothing.
What
nerd.
did you
What
call
about
me?
you? A nerd.
What? You're calling me a nerd. Oh my gosh. That guy. That guy. I'm not a nerd. Hey there, what's going on?
Is porn what?
Is porn cheating? That's what it says.
Yeah, no.
Are you guys 18 or over?
Of course.
Okay. You sure?
Yes. Do we look younger?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do we have to do to prove that we not young? Like,
There we go. Thank you. Woo! Oh my gosh. Nope. Nope. They're back. How do I don't even know where the button is to get rid of them. There we go. Oh my gosh. I told you, get the popcorn. Get the popcorn. Hey there, what's going on?
Not much. How about you?
I'm doing well. Are you guys 18 or over?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, bro. Show me.
All right. All right, cool. You guys
We have to put our ID in to be able to go live.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Do you watch porn?
What the fuck is this question?
Hey, can you boys help carry some stuff out of the car, please?
Yeah.
Is that your mom?
Yeah, we gotta go, bro. My mom got home. You have a good day.
All right, see ya. Is this what kids do nowadays? They just sit there on TikTok live? Jeez. My goodness. I'm a boomer. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hey there, what's going on?
You want a battle?
No, definitely not. Can't even say hello? Like, geez, what is... All right. Hey there, what's going on?
What's up, bud? You alright?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm alright.
Nice. Okay, you don't have a shirt on. Why do you not have a shirt on?
Because I'm sitting in my chair. I'm sitting in my living room.
Oh, got it, because you're sitting in your living room. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep it up.
Yeah. All right. Do you have pants on?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, bro, I don't want to... I mean, come on. Okay.
Ain't good.
All right. All right. Is porn cheating?
What? Is porn cheating?
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe
Yeah?
so. Yeah.
You believe so?
Yeah, I think if you're looking at another woman with the intentions of having sex with her, I believe that would be cheating.
Got it. Okay. What about streaming on the internet without a shirt on? Is that cheating?
I don't date anybody.
Oh, got it. Okay. Okay.
And me not having a shirt on, I mean, that's just because I come outside and just got on here.
Yeah. But when you're in the living room, yeah. Okay. All right. Got
Yeah,
it. All right,
and,
so
and
do you-
mainly I keep it on my face.
yeah. Got it. Do you watch porn?
No,
No. Okay. All right. Well, that's not something you hear every day.
no, I don't want. I don't want porn.
Yeah. Did you ever watch porn?
Oh yeah, man. When I was younger, definitely.
Yeah. What happened?
Just grew out of it, man.
You grew out of it. And
Well,
what did you grow into?
I went more the drug route, man. To be honest with you, and then got clean and.
Yeah, you were. I got you. Yeah.
Now I'm 7 years sober with a 7-year-old.
Oh, 7 years sober with a 7-year-old. Way to go. Nice job.
Well,
Cool. All right. Well, congratulations.
all right. I didn't know. I didn't see your little thing up, but I probably wouldn't tell you it's porn cheating. I think it is, bud.
Yeah, no, we already established that. I love that.
Yeah, I didn't think it is, but I appreciate
All right, man. Thanks for sharing.
you. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I told you guys, you never know what you're going to get on here. Hello? What?
Hello?
Hello? Oh, causing ruckus. Hey there, what's going on? Time to wake up.
It's time to what?
It's time to wake up.
Or what?
Well, it's afternoon in most places. Are you just getting out of bed?
Why do you have me on videoed?
You're on TikTok.
No, you have a video. You have me on your live.
Oh yeah, that's my streaming.
Can we battle?
You want to battle? Sure, I'll battle.
Yeah, you have me videoed again.
Yeah, sometimes
Why?
it does that.
No, why are you videoing me? You're being.
Oh, TikTok.
Hi, do you want to battle?
No, I don't want to battle. TikTok, do better. Do better with your age verification. Austin, how art thou? Thou is good, Liv. Thank you for asking. How art thou? How are you? Oh my goodness. Hey there, what's going on?
Look harder.
Host, if I DM you, well, I get it. I will get it, and I'll probably tell you to schedule a call with me if you want to chat. So, but you're welcome to DM me. My mods muted you last time for no reason. Ava, I think I remember you. You want to come on and chat? Oh, they're back.
What? Whoa, what?
Didn't I just talk to you guys?
No.
Oh, different.
Wait, so you're a coach?
Yeah, I'm a coach.
No.
Are you guys 18 or over?
Yes, yes.
How old are you?
18. 18.
Oh,
Just
my
graduated.
gosh. Just graduated. Okay. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm a coach. I help people quit watching porn. Do you guys watch porn?
Nope. I don't know about him.
Uh-oh.
I thought you'd help me I thought you'd help me start my career. I'm being so cruel. I'm trying to no, listen. I'm trying to alright, so I'm about to join the military, right?
Uh-huh.
And then once I do like, I think I'm gonna do 14, 10 years, 15 years, somewhere around there. And then after I'm gonna become a contractor. And then I'm gonna try to become like a bodyguard with like a whole bunch of famous people. And while I'm a bodyguard, I'm gonna become a porn star.
Got it. Okay, and that sounds like a good plan to you.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
He's a
Got
loser.
it.
This kid's a loser, honestly.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck with that, guys. We'll see you later. I can't do this. I can't talk to 18-year-olds. They're too young. They're too young. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what to think of this. The whole the co-host thing, it's like you never know what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna get. All right, I need a minute. School's off for the summer. People are not watching. Yeah, is this seriously what kids do nowadays? They just sit there live streaming on the internet? Like while they're eating donuts or whatever they were eating? My co-hosts are always insane. Yeah, they're always interesting. We'll say that. All right, I'll put the request boxes up. I got a few more minutes left of me. I got to run to an event for my kids. So, but again, I just wanted to pop on here, make sure everything's working so that I can get my schedule back in order. So if anybody wants to come on and chat, happy to talk with you. For those of you who are new here, I know that there's some new people here. A great book that I would recommend if you're wanting to break free from unwanted sexual behavior, such as porn or sex addiction. There's a book by a guy named Jay Stringer called Unwanted. Would highly recommend that book. And or if you've been betrayed by somebody who's using pornography, that book will help invite you in to a new understanding of your sexual story so that you can heal through that. And it's unlike any other book that I have read on the topic. And many people have found that book kind of changes their perspective. Again, that's called Unwanted by Jay Stringer. Is that Ava person still here? Oops, I went to pick my nose and swiped. Yep, that'll happen sometimes. Careful with that. Gotta be careful when you pick your nose. Never know what could happen. All right. Hey there, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good, thanks. How are you?
I am doing good. I talked to you. Okay. How often do you have just full-blown idiots trying to come on here?
How long have you followed me for?
Oh, I don't remember. But it used to just be that one guy that pretended he was a woman or pretended he was his wife.
Oh, Help Cakes?
There you go. That one.
That guy's not an
Special
idiot.
sauce.
That guy's hilarious.
Okay.
He's funny. He's good comedic relief. Define idiot.
Just being stupid.
How often does that happen? I'd say probably every other guest.
Well, I'm so sorry. I have to commend you for being able to stay or jump right back on topic and still being able and willing to want to talk to people and help them.
Yeah. Well, no,
After
I mean,
there's so many reasons not to.
yeah, well, I think it's fun. I mean, the thing is, to answer your question seriously, I think when I go live, probably like the first like 30, if I go live for like 3 hours or so, which is typically when I do like a good live session, the first like 30 minutes to an hour, I think it's like the audience trying to figure out what I'm all about and what I'm talking about, you know? So I think there's more idiots the earlier parts of the conversation. And I'm only saying idiots to use your words. I'll say it like people who aren't that serious. But then once people kind of get a flavor of what we do here, I think the conversations kind of get more serious in nature, meaning, you know, people are willing to open up about what's going on for them. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But I
just,
mean,
like
you know,
I said,
oh, go ahead.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I have to commend you for having the resolve to keep getting back on and keep doing it, not getting deterred, because like I talked to you a couple months ago, that day I did walk away with my head up a little bit higher. So you doing something powerful, even though you're being met with, you know, the non-idiots, but the ones that want to act dumb. So again, kudos to you.
Yeah, well, you know, I was an idiot too once. I still am in some regards, but I think that's part of why I do this, because I think some people need a place to like get all that stuff out. And until we can do that, you know, we're going to keep on being idiots. And so hopefully people can reflect based on, you know, having a conversation or watching other conversations and then realize, you know what, maybe I could change something in my life. Question for you, why did you, like, what changed in that conversation that we had for you to where you said you kind of held your head up higher?
I just felt heard, which is not something I get very often in my life. I'm a mom of a 16-year-old and 11-year-old, so most of the time I feel like might as well just be talking to a brick wall. And I felt heard.
Well, good. I'm glad you felt heard.
And apparently, according to all the relationship experts and everything, that's one of the top 3 things that women really need. We need to be seen, we need to be heard, and we need to be understood.
Yeah.
When we don't get it, it makes us want to go a little cray-cray.
Yeah, well, I would say that not just women want that. I think men want that too. There's probably, studies that figure out how much more men or women want that, but I think we all just want to be heard. We want to be seen, known, and loved, and part of that is being heard and not shamed or judged for what we're going through. And, there's not a lot of spaces where we have that anymore in our culture. So this is one of them, though.
Yes. So you're doing a good job, sir.
I appreciate that.
I gotta go fix safes now, and I gotta go be a good little locksmith, so I have to let you go, but keep on keeping on.
Sounds good. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
I've been on here for 3 years. Yeah, a little over 3 years, Ruby. I started in January of 2023, posting my first videos, and then I think I started going live around March of 2023, and then really started going live, with my setup and all that kind of summer of 2024. And so I'm trying to work on a schedule and all that so I can go live more often. And here we are. So we'll do it more. Okay. All right. Great being with y'all. Again, just wanted to pop on here for a little bit. I'll get a more regular schedule here going on shortly. If you guys don't follow me already, give me a follow up there. And if you don't want to follow me, no problem. There's a link in my bio if you're interested in coaching, if you want to heal through partner betrayal, trauma, or some sort of unwanted sexual behavior. As always, make it a great day or not. The choice is always yours. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.